Hey, how's it going? It's Jack, and today I'm going to do some walkthrough solves for Freeblind. These solves are just going to be the ones I did in the Reddit weekly comp, which I got a sub WR meeting, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll just go over like my thought process and improvements and all this stuff. I don't do these types of things very often, so just feel free to leave me comments as to what I can improve upon more. Yeah, let's get started. Before I go through things, my color scheme is blue on top and red on front. My letter scheme is out of specs, so like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Well, for the most part. Because I used to use DF and UBL, and I switched to UF and UFR as buffers, the letters for those have kind of swapped, so things might seem a bit off. Plus, I use Y instead of Q because I think it's a bit more usable in terms of using it for pairs and whatnot. So yeah, I'll just get right into it. So starting off, BM. So for that, I thought of like, I know someone on Steam that used to be called like Bam, and his avatar was like that of like a soldier from Team Fortress 2. So I just think of that. So Bam had also the Bam thing, like I actually like visualize, but here HD, I just sort of like had, so just like as if it was part of a sentence. So Bam had, then I hit my buffer piece here, so U. For some reason I broke into a new cycle here on P. What I probably should have done is broke into a new cycle for O, because UO is just like a faster comm than UP, but I think I just did that because I just saw that piece first, so UP. So I was thinking up, then O, and K, so like OK. So I'm not too sure why, but I think I only really pictured Bam, and I just kind of made the rest of the pairs like some pseudo sentence thing. So it was like Bam, and I thought of a picture of that, had up, OK. And also something that also threw me off a little bit for some reason was that like pretty recently I also had a solve where I had an image for corners that end up with the exact same four letters. So like for a second I thought I had the same scramble, so I think that, yeah, like I said before, threw me off a little, but I just continued anyway. And I did double check after it was something different, so yep. So DB, so Dob. I don't know why I didn't think of like Dab, but it doesn't really matter. I was just thinking Dob. N, so I new cycle to A, which is pretty fast. Y may be a bit faster, but A is alright, I guess. So Dob Na, E. I also have like a similar like audio pair to like IY. I also have like IH, but I think I just kind of visually remember like which pair it is. So yeah, well, not visually, but I just kind of do remember which one it was. So IY, so I have to start another new cycle. So since I have to start a new cycle on like an odd letter, like I generally go for something either on the U face, this sticker, or these two stickers, just in case I get like a floating cycle or something. So for example, if I shot to like here and ended up being like a free cycle that finished on the same sticker, then I could either rotate and do a free cycle or just set it up to UF. So just in case I get that, so since I've already shot to like all the U face stickers and this already, I can choose between these two, and I just kind of went for that for some reason. So FH, so FooH, excuse the karaoke in the background by the way, and SJ, so Sidge, and it finishes on the same sticker, but it's an odd number of letters, so I can't float or anything. So F. Then here, I knew that these two pieces were the last two pieces, making a two cycle. And I ended up going FV. I probably should have gone for that, because that case here is probably like 0.1 faster, but that's like a really small optimization, so not too much of a big deal. So FV, then so that's Fev, and XV, which is Shiv. So Dob, Na, E, Foo, Sig, Fev, Shiv. That's like 14 letters. And yep, here I start the solve at about like 9 Memo, which is like meh. So yep, DB is just a U-perm. For this, I just use a pinky ring, so that frees up this index. Although I think like my the U-perm that goes like that with the index flick is probably just as fast. Like I kind of have to regrip at the end, I think, so maybe that makes it around the same speed, but out of habit I just do it like that. And next up is NA, so that's just a RUE 9 mover. I'll try to do these comms a bit slower so you can see the finger tricks. This one's pretty straightforward though. Next is IY. So go like this. Yep. I think at the end of the solve and also in that instance I did index for the last U, but I think it might be better to do it with the left index. Like once again, it's like a pretty small thing, but I'll just cover all my thoughts. And yep, here is FooH. I do a rotation for this because I can't do the E prime setup for that just as fast for some reason. So yep, rotate here. Another 9 mover involving the E slice. And SJ. Perhaps aside from the comp for IY, most of these are pretty straightforward. And yep, here I go FE. So here I do E prime. Wait. Alright, U prime, E prime to this thing. And then XV, which is a 5 mover. And now I'm on corners, so BM, that's just a 9 mover. Then HD, another 9 mover. And UP, so that's just kind of like an A perm, but from the front. Yep. I also noticed I don't think I really like went into detail about it before, but actually I might just undo like a few stuff. Because one other thing to note is like, I guess how I'm like dealing with regrips and stuff. So for instance, for like this case, you can do something like regrip here, do the alg, then maybe regrip after. But just notice how like instead of going here then doing the first U, not that that's not a U, that's an R. I kind of start from here. I do the R like this. So it's a really small optimization once again. And at the end, I kind of do that. So it saves like a very marginal amount of time, but it's a bit of a habit I've gotten into, which is probably good. And HD, this kind of isn't a neutral grip the whole time anyway, so there's nothing fancy about that. And UP. Yeah, once again, just notice how I don't go like that, and I just kind of... Wait, I should do it slower. I kind of just do the first R like that. Well, at least I think I did. I actually did those solved yesterday, so I can't remember 100%, but it should be something like that. But for this case, since it's the last com, plus I think it's actually faster in this case to like grip like that anyway. Actually, no. Like for the first move, I have to have my hand in this position so I can do the U. But after that, I just do that. Wait, let me do that again. Wait, why can't I do this com? Just a sec. Having a bit of a mental derp here. There we go, yeah. And one other thing to note is that like the first com and the last com you do, so like the first com for edges and the last com for corners in my case. I guess rotations and like the regrip things like don't matter as much because for example, if I had this parity case, so for this sticky here, like I don't have to rotate back, so you can be a bit more lenient on such comps. And yeah, I just realized I did like a 10-minute video on like a 20-second solve for a walkthrough. So yeah, just give me feedback on how if I should change anything, because I feel like I might not be doing this right because I don't do these very often. But thanks for watching if you made it through to the end.